And we don't see the balloon. What? Today is a very special day. I have been waiting for so long to see these prototype crossbows come to fruition. Guys, we got it! Hey folks, I'm Outdoor Anthony, and we're gonna test out this bad boy. This is the Ballista HawkWing crossbow. It's the world's first crossbow that has micro adjustable limb tension. So you don't have to go to like a bow tech to fix up this bow. You can do it yourself, which is mwah. And that one over there, that is a smaller version I'm gonna do in later videos, and then I'm gonna compare the two. So shout out to Ballista for giving me these awesome crossbows. All right, let's start shooting stuff. All right, so this is the HawkWing crossbow. I've already cocked it and loaded it up, so we're just gonna shoot it really quickly, and then I'll go over the setup and what I love about it. So I'm gonna sight in, and we see the balloon, and oh, I gotta take the safety off. And we don't see the balloon. What? So the HawkWing crossbow is super awesome. It has extraordinary amounts of power with it. This came at about a 50 to 60 pound pullback. So I'm totally fine with it. And I didn't actually even take off the scope casing for it. So now instead of seeing it through that yellow lens, which will probably help in a lot of situations, especially in snow, I'm looking through it with total clarity. I attached the stirrup at the bottom so I can step on it. Now the pullback, I'm gonna hold one foot down and then one right here on the back, pull it up. I'm a short little boy, so it takes two hands sometimes. But that's it. And the awesome part is it magnetically goes right back into the same spot every time. So I really love that. And what we're gonna do now is shoot that balloon one more time. All right, let's see if we can do this together. All right, I gotta aim a little high. Guys, we got it! Oh my God, that was so cool. How awesome. Now you can change the stock from where it's at. So for me, this is a little far out, right? So I moved it in to right there. That was my happy spot. Okay, well, now we're gonna shoot some fruit. Okay, so we had a shot that was a little low. 2, 1, 1, 1. Boy, okay, so you can see that this first shot was a little wonky, and then we got closer and closer. So what I'm gonna do now is aim higher and to the left, and I think we're gonna have our day. Now, the first time I ever shot a crossbow, it was the first year of college. My high school sweetheart, Cassie, came over to my house during summer vacation and wanted to show off something cool that she had. And it turned out to be a crossbow because I had a good archery setup in my backyard. However, she missed on one of her first shots and ended up hitting a rock, and it exploded the bolt, and she only brought one. And so that was it. I think I shot that crossbow once, and that was the end of that. She's nice. I went to her wedding a couple months ago. Happy she's happy. I'm here shooting crossbows alone at a range. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Now, when it comes to quick firing and quick draw, I will say bows and arrows have the advantage because I probably would have shot in 20 shots by now. However, not with this pinpoint amount of accuracy. 1. Oh boy, look at that. Now that is a tight grouping. And yeah, we got some blood coming out of that lemon. Ooh. All right, let's check it out. Now, having not warmed up at all, my grouping is somewhat similar to the first round that I had. I actually have to do it here and not at home because I was shooting my crossbow bolts at my house at my target, and it went through my targets and hit my neighbor's fence. So that alone should tell you that these crossbow bolts are fantastic for hunting. I have messaged people that have used these Ballista crossbows, and they use them to hunt deer. If you're looking to get something for hunting, and maybe you have a bad shoulder, you can't use arrows as much, get some bolts and try out these Ballista HawkWings. And then next video, we're gonna talk about the bat reverse. Let's do a final review of the crossbow HawkWing from Ballista. Number one, the compact nature of it is incredible. It's very lightweight. When I got it in the mail, I was like, this is probably just the accessories. I don't think this is the actual bow. It is. Number two, the adjustable stock is something that is super tiny, but it goes to show that they really care about the customizable experience of the user. Same thing with the adjustable amount of draw weight you can use in the actual limbs themselves. This guy is really fun to use. I will say that sometimes as I'm shooting and it's moving around, it doesn't really help a lot with aim, so that's why I was kind of stationary at that table. The fact that the bolts are so absolutely thin, but still are effective and shoot well, a thick grain size, but also a thinner shaft, beautiful craftsmanship. And then of course the trigger, if you don't know about this is a prototype trigger, extremely sensitive. Let's talk about drawbacks. So right now the durability is really high. I've left it in my trunk for a little bit as I've been four-wheeling all day. The durability is pretty high. I will say, as you're setting it up, there was one problem that I actually had to contact Ballista for earlier. And when you put on this little stirrup right here in order to put your foot in it to pull back, they give you a screw that goes in to this spot right here specifically for it. But if you screw it in just a ½ inch turn too tight, the entire thing locks up and it's completely unusable. I had to contact them. They finally said, hey, unscrew that one ½ a turn, which I think is a bit of a design flaw, if you ask me. But other than that, this thing doesn't have any drawbacks. It's really lightweight. It's accessible for anybody to use. And if you check anything in my description and comments, you can find how easy it is to purchase it as well. Easily the best crossbow I've ever shot in my entire life. They're not paying me to say that. It's genuine. This is probably the best crossbow I've shot in my life. The amount of attention to detail and the complex engineering, but making it accessible and customizable for the user is hands down the reason why this is going to be hanging in my room to be used weekly. Awesome. Well, Ballista, thank you so much for giving me this crossbow so I can test it out and show all you folks at home. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be about the pistol crossbow, the Bat Reverse. I'm Outdoor Anthony. Let's go outside and do fun adventures together. See you next time on my channel.